Okay, ma. I also want to hear from you. People have been hearing lack of discernment, lack of discernment. How can it affect prayer answer?
Okay. Um, a very big issue because most of us have these certain things in our mind in a particular way we expect God to answer us. And God is very dynamic and
Yeah.
God is not from anybody's village.
Yes.
So you don't expect him to answer you in a particular way. You
Yes,
can't tell
ma.
God how to answer you. And so because our
Mm.
mind is so patterned to a particular way that we expect him to answer us, we now miss out.
Yes,
We
ma.
become insensitive to things happening around us, to the answer. Because most times God will bring our God answers prayers.
Yes,
Yes,
ma.
that's the God we
I'm
serve.
sure.
So God will bring the answer. But because we are not sensitive, we are not discerning enough, we will miss the answer. Like the answer could be there in front of us, but because we are not discerning, we are not sensitive enough, we would ignore the answer and we'll keep praying.
Yes,
Meanwhile, God
ma.
has already answered us.
That's like Pastor Jerry is said, you are praying for your husband. Then you went to church on Sunday morning. God give you your husband brother, your husband sister. He's sitting close to you and he was like, this sister is good enough for my brother. But because that sister is not dressed the way you want her to be, she's not
Yeah,
happening.
yeah,
You started giving her attitude. You were like, but meanwhile, God is answering your prayer through that person. No?
yeah, yeah,
But because you have not descended that that's the person, you started
yes,
giving the person
yes.
attitude. Offering that she was like, after service, she was like, sister, you look beautiful. Wow, see this person where they talk to me. But you don't know that the husband, you don't know the brother. Oh.
Yeah, yeah,
The brother rich, the brother whole, the brother fine.
yes,
But because
yes.
the guy is not looking like what you prayed for,
Yeah, what?
you that's how you miss your
Yes, and
husband.
this is an area where we miss it a lot, especially relationships, because of course everybody has this particular. There's a kind of man I want to marry. There's a kind
Yeah,
of woman. You already know the color, how the person's height, the person. You already know everything. It's already in your mind, and
yeah,
if the person now comes in a different way, maybe God will just wrap the person in a package that if you handle it well, if you handle the person well, rather, the person can still turn out to be that thing that you've been
yes,
expecting.
ma,
But because we know what we want, obviously, and some of us knows what we want more than God. Like
yes,
we
ma.
love ourselves more than God, so we now miss out on a whole lot of things, and this is a huge hindrance to prayer. Lack
Ma.
of discernment, lack of sense.